Hello, Goat format enjoyers. I am your host, Petty Bourgeoisie. Please forgive me. I am feeling a little bit under the weather, and so my voice probably sounds pretty weird. And I'm just starting the episode, but I feel the need to cough. But I'm not going to do that to you. Maybe. I've made a couple of changes between this last episode and now. I want the list to be a little bit more focused on last turn since that's the objective of this season. As a reminder to everyone, we're not necessarily going for the most competitive, bestest deck ever. This is a last turn season, and so I want to be able to integrate it a little bit better into the deck. I want it to be a win con a little bit more often, and so I have made a little bit of changes. I brought in the third Spirit Reaper, and I brought in two comfy boys, my two lads, two pals. I brought two pals in. They're good for burn. And I found in the other version that I was just wanting some monsters more often. I was only playing 7, I think, and so non-aggression area is only a win if we have a monster. I could play something like Scapegoat, but then Scapegoat has some anti-synergy with Collapse, and so I don't really know. I brought Collapse down to 2, which I think is the big real difference. I switched Kaiser Coliseum to the side because I think that 5 floodgates plus 3 Spirit Reaper is probably enough. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how we feel. Waiting for server to find dueling partner. This feels like it's missing some articles. Like, shouldn't it be waiting for the server to find a dueling partner? I have played this duelist before. This duelist is a duelist we have played on this challenge before. And they have a public extra deck that looks appropriately sized. Okay, I think we're gonna set 3, say go. I could set wall, but if I was gonna set wall, I would only set Ojama Trio. Maybe set 2, say go is fine. We'll have some more insulation in our hand against duo. Oh my god, it's Burn. Burn's pretty bad, I would say. Burn is not a matchup that we enjoy. We have this Trunade though, which is kind of nice. Graceful Charity's good. I'm concerned that last turn's not going to be the play. I'm thinking that we kind of just want to burn. So I think I'm going to ditch last turn. I kind of want to keep the wall, though. Maybe I don't want to ditch last turn. I don't know what this could be. It could be a jar. It should be pretty bad. I want to keep my burn. So we're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. I guess that means that we're going to get rid of last turn. And I think I am going to get rid of wall. Okay. I'm going to put down all the burn. I'm going to put down all the burn. I don't think I need Solemn yet. I want to use Solemn when I'm in danger of losing. That gets 1 counter. We have to be quick on the Ojama Trio. Okay. That's fine. Lab, okay. Now, I could activate Trio and then activate Lab. I think that makes sense to me. Or maybe we just hold it for 1 more turn. I'm going to hold it for 1 more turn. 2 on cannon. Okay. Cyber Jar is interesting. I kind of don't want to give him the trio tokens then, though. Let's do it, I guess. Let's give him the tokens. Let's give him the boys. I think I'm going to Trunade here. Because I want to reset the cannon. They could also potentially force him to activate some of these cards. It did not, which is fine. Alright, do I set Cyberjar? I think I do. I'm going to activate L-Lab. I'm going to set Ring. And I think my burn, because we want to take advantage of these extra cards. So how many cards does he have? He has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I will burn him for 24, 48, 68. And then I can ring something. Seems pretty good. And I can ring something. I don't think there's a reason not to draw. Just desserts. Okay, so now we don't have to flip. We don't have to flip any of our burn. And so let's go ahead and flip just desserts, because that's not going to get any better. I kind of want to flip another one in case he tries to snipe me, but yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this should be 24. Okay. I would do another 24. Then he would have 12. I don't think that we'd do that though. Because we don't have to, because we have this just desserts now. I'm not going to be coy about it. I'm just going to activate Secret Barrel. We're just going to try to go for the win here. Sometimes you draw all the burn and you just... Sometimes you just draw all the burn and the opponent just gets like obliterated. But they were playing too slow. They thought they would have some time. I think it's because they saw that we were on last turn that they were like not worried, but they definitely should have been worried. Oh. What? What? Okay, so he wasn't on burn at all. Why was he just not playing the game? Heavy Storm would have just obliterated him at any time. That's crazy. Heavy Storm would have just obliterated him at any time. Why didn't he play the game? I mean, his cards are bad. All of his cards are bad. Another My Buddy? How many My Buddies are you playing? What is this deck? I try to keep statistics on every deck that we play every season, and I go back in the replays to make sure it's like correct. But sometimes I can't. Sometimes I just don't know. Like in this deck, I don't know. It's probably like he definitely should have tributed Moff for Hades last turn before the L-Lab came down. Okay, so this is just like warrior, crazy kooky warrior. He probably had a pretty good matchup. I don't know. That's crazy. Sorry, Mark Acknier. Sorry. 556 YOLO. Schlaboingy. Schlaboingy indeed. Alright, friends, let's get another one. Look how cute the Mudkip is. Eagle. Look at fun Eagle. Eagle 789. The 789th Eagle. What if he had 788 other accounts and this is just the one he's on currently? What if? The classic T-set pass. Definitely set trio. And I'm gonna set ring. I'm gonna set ring. That is fine. That's unfortunate. If he hit the other one, we would have been in great shape. Because we could have just chained it. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, that's fine. That is very, very funny. I'm just gonna activate it now. I'm just gonna activate it now. Non-aggression area. Okay. That's pretty good. Just set some cards. Pass the turn. He has 10, so we have 4,500. We don't mind taking this damage. I don't know what this is. He didn't flip it. Another one is very, very good. We'll just set it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 11 cards. He has 12 cards. So that's 24, 48, 69. Okay, so he has 13 cards. I think we're gonna break out the calculator. Yes, we'll take the damage. So he has 13, right? Oh, he's discarding. That's odd. Is it all monsters? That's fine though. Shamatrio is not really what we want. I'm gonna set the non-aggression area now. And we're gonna think a little bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13 times 200 times 2 plus 25. Wow, okay, so he just needs to get one more card and then he's dead. One more card and he's dead. But that's unlikely to happen. Oh. Alright, so that's -1. Sure. Fortunately, a little bit too high. Des Koala. Okay, so... what do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He'll draw to 13. I can do... Okay. I think we have it, right? We can do this without taking a risk. 200 times 2 plus 25. And then 3. Oh, he'll have one fewer Ojama token. I went to main phase as well, which is something I should not have done. Went to main phase as well, which is something I should not have done. Because I could have used non-aggression area. We might lose. Sorry, big think. We might lose here. I'll set him, obviously. And I'll pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you just lose. You take 1 billion damage. You take 1 billion damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You take 28. And then 200 more. Oh, it doesn't matter. Sure. It doesn't matter, and so we'll just start to burn him, I think. He's dead no matter what, even if this is solemn. It had to be like walk. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is correct. Turbo? Really unlucky turbo, it seems. Lots and lots of monster turbo. I don't really feel the need to side, to be honest. I gotta take these skill drains out. They're just not gonna work. Because all our mons require their effects. Kaiser Coliseum could be pretty good, but I think we're just gonna not side. I think we're just not going to side. Spatial Collapse is interesting. Spatial Collapse plus L-Lab plus Reaper is very good. And Solemn backup. It's not bad. He pro set a Knight Assailant last time, which is kind of annoying. I think I'm going to play around it, actually. I think I'm just going to activate L-Lab and say go. No response to that, of course. Got rid of his knock, so he kept in knock, which is pretty smart. We will be setting mons. He has 2 Thunder Dragons, but he chose to throw the knock away anyway, which means he has another knock. Okay, well we couldn't have done anything about that Moth anyway. Setting a card before the additional charity is pretty weird. To be honest, it's pretty weird. Non-aggression area, okay. Okay, well there's the punish for holding on to our Spirit Reaper. Is he going to take the time to read some of the cards in our hand? It looks like he is, which is especially punishing. So yeah, now we know he's on Trap Dust Shoot, which I would not say is a good card against our deck. I would say it's relatively bad. Yeah, I don't know. He's taking his time to do some literature reveal. Just Spezion, secret Splemplem, non. Splemplem. Splemplem. This guy held onto his charity so that he could pitch Sinister Serpent, but he knows he's playing Burn. That's like the cards in your hand. Like you don't want extra. You want to get rid of the Thunder Dragons. He should have considered pitching them immediately after getting them on turn 1. Probably not, but I mean they're better in the graveyard for sure. So he's 16 cards deep. He definitely has an answer to this L-Lab. I could have set Solemn, but like, it's fine. I maybe should have set non-aggression area. I don't know. I don't think that we're destined to win this one, probably. Charity into Moth set turn 1 is pretty good. There's the boy, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. He should be scared to commit too many monsters, though. Yeah, there was basically nothing we could have done. That's pretty aggressive considering you would have to draw into. I guess maybe they have Chaos Sork, but we're still not dead with a Chaos Sork, and so I don't know if I would have done that. They are playing Burn though, and they know our hand is like kind of trash, and so are they gonna still go for like value? No, they just want to put the Dark Engrave. That's fine. I kind of wish I had set this non-aggression area, because if I had and we draw last turn, I guess we need a monster. We need a monster. Yeah, it turns. Are we gonna have exactly 1,000? Yes, that's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Okay, they're setting around. Spatial collapse. Don't make me touch your souk. I'm just gonna draw. That is not gonna do it, so we're just gonna admit defeat here. Okay, now we know that they're gonna go like all in, so I think Snatch Steal is good. I like my zings. I like my zings like a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna take out one Spirit Reaper. I don't think we need as many True Nades. I think that feels pretty good to me. Alright, let's see if we can do some controlling of the board. Zing. We love a nice zing. Alright, here, we're gonna set a whole bunch of them. Set a whole bunch of them to encourage them to also set a whole bunch of them. I could put up a wall so to make my Solemn cheaper, but that's okay. Oh, baby. Oh, pass, baby. Ah, come on. All right. You and you. Okay, so we already have a wall, so that's not really helpful. I think we just pass. This one's the MSD, by the way. I think we probably just pass. This is going to be Moth, but there's basically nothing we can do about that other than Solemning it. Which, if we're anticipating the Moth and we want to Solemn the Moth, we could wall. I think we're just going to pass. I don't think... It only saves a little bit of life points. I don't know if I would even... I don't think I would. I would just ring it once they summon the souk. Okay, if I Spatial Collapse them, that would have been pretty good. Morphing Jar. Okay. I think I will set it. Because I would like a new grip. It's these two cards, and so these are the ones that are in play. Oh boy. Do I Solemn that? No. The Pro Set Knight Assailant is pretty crazy. I guess it makes sense in this context, maybe. Okay, it was these two, I think. Let me draw on the page. You and you. Okay. Oh, pointer. Quit. Our draws have been very bad. Go ahead. Kind of weird that the back row have not been like used yet. Alright, do I want to wall this guy? I think... Oh. I don't know if I can let that happen. I don't really want him to... And like, yeah, it was the MST, right? Basically. Big think. What is he... He wants it. He wants it, but then I'm not going to be able to stop him. I'm not going to be able to stop him. Those could be like spells, though. What would you guys do? I think you let it go. Yeah, I'll let it go. I'll let it go. I'll let it go. Thunder Dragon is fine. I'm going to spend 2,000 life points. close. Do I want to solemn that? Yeah. Because I still have enough life points to use the ring. That's so annoying, man. Okay. Kind of have to. That's fine. I actually would kind of prefer not to lose those life points. We have another wall. That's actually great. I don't mind that at all. Spirit Reaper. That's not good. That's not particularly good. I think we have to True Nade, because like if this is like Dust Tornado, I think we have to True Nade, yeah. This is like awful card economy. Just like not like we're definitely in a losing spot. We're kind of just hoping for. Do I want Duo? I don't want Duo to hurt me. We're kind of just hoping for last turn at this point. MST in hand? No. Okay, so we bought ourselves one turn with that turn aid. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we lose. GG. That felt pretty bad, I would say. Decreased by 12. We really wanted a monster. I put more monsters in. I put a lot more monsters in, and we kind of just wanted a monster. Literally any monster would have been fine there, but we didn't draw it, so. All right, 544 yellow. Yikes, we went down like 30. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. All right, let's go back. Let's hop back on. That felt pretty bad. Game 1 felt good. Game 1 felt very good, but they can't all feel good. Sometimes they have to feel bad. Waiting for partner to be ready? Shouldn't it be your partner? We're missing all sorts of like filler words. Like, couldn't they cut B, like waiting for partner 2 ready if they're trying to save space? Wow, that's like 4 partners in a row who have joined and then decided not to play. Okay, Mario 17. Good luck, have fun. I like the pesky boy. You should never do paper twice in a row. Words to live by. He has a full extra deck, a minimal deck. This hand is okay. This hand is okay. Might set pass. Might set pass. Might set. What would I ever solemn though? I don't think we're ever solemning like any cards, and so I think we just hold it. Okay. I want an Ojama Trio off the top, please. Ojama Trio would be nice. That is not what I wanted. Oh, baby. Bask in the glory of nothing is here for you. I think I'm going to flip an attack. If this is Spy, that's actually good, because then we get over some stuff, which is nice, and they would produce more monsters on their field, which is similarly nice. We have this last turn, and so lowering our life points is not a bad thing to do. He does have full knowledge of our hand, which is unfortunate. Ritorno totale. Go forth, my guy. I don't know who this could be other than Spy. It is Deco, which is fine with me. You take 300, sir. We'll set secret barrel and pass. That's not very good. That's not disciplined. Only a 1200 is pretty okay though. Presumably he can get over this panda to get the plus back. Okay. Kind of wish he had done that before. I would have burned you for a little bit more. Ten cards in, by the way. BLS? No, not BLS. I guess maybe I should have set Solemn to prevent that from happening, because we have kind of no answer to that now. But that's okay. We'll take 1,000 life points. I don't hate that at all. Especially since we just redrew our last turn. Okay, that's fine. What do we want here? Spirit Reaper's not bad. I could go for a draw. I could go for a draw, but I don't think we're at that point. I don't think we're at that point yet. I don't think we're at that point yet. But I could definitely go for a draw. Maybe I should have just set Reaper. I don't know. We lost a lot of our burns, so burn's probably not viable anymore. Gross. Yep. Spy's fine. Do I want to put up the wall? I think I do. I think I do want to put up the wall. Because I have the Solemn. How much am I taking here? 4,700. Yeah, I'll put up a 6,000 wall. If you have ring, that's pretty good, but I have a Solemn Judgment. I think we're just going to try to go for a draw. Panda could trade with Chaos Sorcerer alternatively. And that's gone. It's not really a threat. We could just draw pass. I could just set Spirit Reaper pass, and then if they tried to do anything mean to me, I'll Solemn it, and then I'll last turn. Another wall is functionally useless at this point. So let's set Spirit Reaper and pass. They do have Light Dark, and so we would have to Solemn a BLS. And if anything tries to hurt me, then I will just Solemn and then activate last turn on Resolution. Which is what is going to happen now. Anything on a Resolution. It doesn't matter when we activate last turn here, because we are going for a draw. And so their ability to summon or not summon doesn't matter. The thing we're afraid of is something like knock. I could have just Solemned the BLS and then we could have just continued to play and I could have maybe gotten an out. But we get some information from this duelist this way too. Now show me your hand. Alright, so this duelist has played a last turn duelist before. Torrential Tribute. It's interesting. Show me your hand. Mr. Serpent, Sangantha. Okay. This is pretty funny. Now they get to summon literally whatever and attempt to get over. I don't think Chaos Turbo has any ability to get over Spirit Reaper. Now you special summon something from deck. I don't know if we've ever done this before on this challenge yet that had just like a way that I think I forced a draw before, but I don't think it was just like, oh, I have my own cheeser. Sorry, you lose the game because I have a cheeser. But yeah, we could have waited for something like non-aggression area. I kind of want to look at my deck to see how close we are. Oh, they don't have a hand though, so it's okay. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. We could have gotten owned. We could have gotten owned. If they had gotten like a Knight Assailant back. Yeah, so we could have gotten owned. They would have had, yeah, it would have been, only Knight Assailant would have been sufficient. Tribe attacks Spirit Reaper, but can't destroy it. So we both have monsters at the end of the turn. So it's a draw. No judge online, but this person seems very reasonable, so I don't think that it's going to come to that. This is pretty smart though. Tribe is definitely the play in Chaos Turbo to try to get out of this situation. It's just you don't have any cards. So this is Italian, right? Do you think his name's really Mario? Like, what are the like? How many is Mario a popular name in Italy? I feel like it's not. I feel like that's kind of like not true. Like, I feel like Luigi, maybe, but even that, like, both those names feel more like Italian American than they do specifically Italian. But I don't know much about Italy, and so I'm kind of just like talking, like vibes based talking. Look at Charge a Bug Sippy Juice. Why is he sipping? What's he sipping? What's he sipping? I'm a little bit tired of waiting, my brother. Is there something about last turn I can't explain? This is definitely a draw. There's no way out of this at this point. You would have needed something greater than that. I guess I got kind of lucky though. Maybe I really should have waited to the end phase. Because he wasn't going to summon like Sangan Torrential. Like, that was not going to happen. But okay, I'm going to pause the recording. We will come back once this has been sorted. See ya. Okay, so right after I clicked the pause recording button, he immediately left. And so he didn't like drawing. Or maybe he just didn't deal with it and he's like, you know what? I'm out. And so we're gonna take his YOLO away. We take free wins. I wonder what the most free winningest deck is on ladder. Like, what can you play that will force the maximum number of opponents just to quit? Because like, if you were trying to like quickly grind to the top and you just like purely like a time-based thing, like you wanted to get there fast, like over a weekend. Like obviously, what comes to mind first is just like library, but like library takes a long time to play. If you're gonna play it out legit, right? And so like the amount of time you save from people quitting, like do you get it back? You get it back when all the times you have to play, like especially if it's like a grinder, you play like 3. Oh baby, Spirit Reaper getting in. Okay, Panda with a Geometry backup is also very good, but we do not hold Graceful Charity in this house. Morphing Jar. I don't think we're gonna want Morphing Jar in this conception. These two were combo, so we just need last turn, so we're going to keep all those. I don't think we need Koala. I don't think we need Morphing Jar. I don't think we need either of those cards. This is probably like Reasoning Gate, so we're going to want to take one of their cards away. Interesting. I mean, this one's for sure getting set. Do I want to set Ring? I'll set Ring. I could have set Wall, but like if this is Reasoning Gate, Wall's pretty bad. We want to hold this as long as possible. I don't think we're going to activate it because he could just Monster Gate. Is he going to kill us? Yep. That's pretty poo-poo garbage. Thanks, Cub. Alright, what do we have against that? We have 2 Jowgans, which is pretty nice. These could maybe be good. I don't know. Kaiser Coliseum, I think, actually goes, like, absolutely crazy. Kaiser Coliseum, though? That goes crazy. Okay, what are our bad cards? I don't think we want to give them more cards. I don't know. I don't think we need these Trinades. We're going to keep one. The safety Trinade. The emotional support Trinade. Maybe like that. I think that feels very good. So this is Machine Gate. I have a very strong idea of what monsters are in that gate deck. And so I feel pretty okay about our chances. I wonder if we want Offerings to the Doomed. Probably not. Yeah, we could have been a little bit less aggressive, I guess. We could have played Spirit Reaper in defense mode, would have been pretty good. Okay, this is interesting. I think we'll activate L-Lab, set this, and pass. Unfortunately, I can't rely... Oh, I should have set this. I should have set this. Should have set this. That is my mistake. I should have said it. Stopping him from summoning for a turn is like really, really good. Oh god. And like I don't know. I think I'll probably survive this turn. Maybe. Who knows, man? Probably not, honestly. Because he got pot graceful. Oh, he's throwing card destruction now. That means we're dead. Oh, we're cooked. We're gonna get OTK'd. No, Vuli, you don't have to do this. Oh, throwing out Megamorphs even worse. Throwing out Megamorphs even worse. Okay. That tells me that he probably doesn't have like a Trinade, to be honest. And so I could call like 8. I could call 2. I could call 6. Maybe I want to call 6. I'm gonna call 6 because 6 hits blowback and Jinzo, and we're all traps, baby. All right, premature burial. Premature burial. I actually don't want you to give me any life points. That was kind of rude. Alright, looks like we're not going to be punished for what our transgression. I will set this. I will set this as well, because there's a chance he can go like all in on some Stein play, which is ill-advised. I think Spatial Collapse is not going to be it. I don't know what these are going to be. Standby phase. Do I want to activate non-aggression area? Probably not. I think we're going to clog ourselves, because we can unclog with this secret barrel. Okay, what's the next most threatening thing? Probably Demok. And so we're gonna go 8 this time, I think. Machine Gate still plays Demok, right? Maybe they don't. Ah, you have to, right? It would be like the only 8. Cyberstein's fine. If you activate it, you lose. Probably. Maybe I should have activated this. I kind of wanted to save it for last turn, though. I don't know how we're going to get our life points down, though. But yeah, if he activates it with the understanding that he can do something fancy schmancy, I can also solemn whatever his schmance is. I'm wondering what kind of pickle he's gotten himself into. Because pre-mat's still live. We do solemn the pre-mat. Last warrior from another planet? That's absolutely unhinged. Stand by. I'm going to activate this anyway, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's dead. And so we're going to activate non-aggression area. We're going to pitch this spatial collapse. And so we're like basically guaranteed to win. There's like almost nothing that he can do. We have the solemn too. Yeah, I don't know if that was the play. We were playing. He saw like basically nothing. He saw Spirit Reaper last game. Yeah, so he didn't know what we were on. That's why. But he saw L Lab though. Maybe he thought that that was coming in from the side to counter him. Maybe that's what he thought. But we don't even need to solemn whatever he does if he does something crazy. We don't even have to because we can just secret barrel. Yeah. Okay, well. He was setting cards. Do I want to bring in Zing? Probably not. Probably not. I think he just bricked a little bit. I think he just bricked a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer so that he doesn't know that we're just like effectively not siding. I think Kaiser's great, Jaugen's great, non-aggression area is great. These burns can be pretty good. Oshama Trio's not good, to be honest, but yeah, that's fine. What flavor do you think his sippy juice is? I think it's grape. I think he likes grape flavored. I think he's a grape enjoyer. Alright, let's see how we can do here. Jaugen the Spiritualist is crazy. Just pass. Just pass. Just pass the turn. Just pass. Don't do anything. Pass. Just pass turn. Okay, he did. We love that. Okay, so now that changes nothing? Question mark. That changes nothing. Man, if you didn't have to have the 1000 life point thing for last turn, it would be very, very good. All right, we are going to set non-aggression area for sure. I think I'll set trio. We can't activate trio. That freaking sucks. Summon Stein. Oh my god, that's so bad, man. Like, come on. You're only 7 cards in. Come on. Come on, man. You're probably playing 2 Stein. Okay, I think we have to call 6. BLS, what? What? Alright, so this isn't Machine Gate after all? It's just Cyberstein OTK? So it's just like a random Megamorph Cyberstein OTK? Man, that's fine. I'm not upset. You're upset. Maybe I shouldn't have set non-aggression area. Maybe I should have set nothing. I don't know. That's crazy though. Alright, so what are we hoping off the top of our deck? Koala would be good, Spirit Reaper would be good. What else would I settle for? We need something pretty strong. So he'll go down to 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. He doesn't die? Spatial Collapse is incredibly unhelpful, actually. I'll set these 2. I don't think there's any reason to try to collapse him. I probably should have sided out of it, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 for barrel. And then... oh. He literally has it all. He literally has everything. Yeah, there was no way I was winning this. There was no way. All right. Yeah. I don't even know if we bother making him do this, but sure. Oh my god. Okay. GG. That's fine. That's fine. That felt awful. I hated that. That felt awful, but we were kind of wrong on what deck he was playing, I guess. Okay, what ELO are we at? I don't even know. 545? Okay, well, we haven't gone down with ELO this episode. We did go up, at least technically. Unfortunately, we are now below Season 1. We are 2 ELO below Season 1. We were fighting for it. I think I want to play one more though, because a lot of the games we got this episode where people just like quit and stuff, and so I feel like I haven't gotten my full share. Though maybe I just maybe instead of doing this, I should just record another episode, because this could last a long time. This could last a long time, but I don't want to leave you guys hanging. They have 10 more seconds. Okay. Sip Joey. We would have missed out on Sip Joey. That breaks my dueling book integration. You. Oh, what a... You. Okay, this hand is good. This hand is what we want. Deity Warrior Lady is fine. No reason to ever hold Charity in this deck, and so we're just gonna go for it. Justice Earths is very good. I don't know if I want to get rid of... like, I need to get rid of Amon. I don't know if I want to get rid of Desk Koala, though, because that tells him that we're on burn. And I really don't want him to know that. And so I'm thinking maybe Spirit Reaper instead. Is that crazy? Spirit Reaper last turn? We just go all in on burn? Let's do that. Why not? You should be very curious to know what my monster is, because I ditched a Spirit Reaper. He waited an appropriate time in standby phase. Sip Joey's a polite duelist. We're big fans of Sip Joey. Oh, he's gonna write something. What if he writes something really mean? He's like, I'm not a fan of you. Okay, so he knows what we're on. Oh no. Oh no, he knows what we're on. Okay, so Sip Joey is a watcher of the thing. Well, that's very unfortunate. So we're not gonna solemn this. How do I order this again? I use just desserts. Oink. Pajama Trio. Is this a solemn? No, there's no way. If he solemns, I'm solemning back, though. If he solemns, I'm solemning back, because I want to do the damage. He definitely just takes this. I mean, the tokens are kind of shitty. Oh, I shouldn't have said that word. Sorry, guys. I think that's the first time I've ever cursed on the channel. Sorry. But yeah. Okay, so it was ring, so think about ringing his own DD, or maybe it was lag. Sacrificing your own ring is interesting. I mean, he's definitely up on cards now. Ugh, that's gross. Yeah. Please don't be... Okay, I guess that's better than level 2, maybe? He hurt our boy. Now the problem is I have this panda that I can use to get over DD Warrior Lady. Last turns is spicy. I have this panda, but I think I'm not going to use it. Sasuke would be kind of a pain in the butt. Oh? He's playing around it? He's not playing around Jar, because I mean, I have these 2 cards, and so maybe he's playing around the other Koaler. That's pretty smart. Breaker. Wow, that's a really good mon. Wrong attack order, however. Alright, so he takes 800 and then 3. I always forget the 3. Alright, so that's really nice. If this owns me, I'll be very sad. Spirit Reaper is not bad. Solemn Judgment, okay. And my turn, I guess. I can't set this last turn because he'll just eat it with his breaker. No. No. Go format. It feels bad sometimes because like if he goes like Rhododon Zalug, I just lose. But like, oh, the guy. Okay, am I gonna be under 1,000? I think I am, right? Heck yes. Okay, so we can go for a draw. Oh my gosh, we are sackers. Okay, so I can summon Spirit Reaper in attack mode. Yes, summon Spirit Reaper in attack mode. Set. I'm gonna wait for him to go all the way to battle phase. And then we're gonna last turn for a draw. We're gonna try last turn for a draw. If our friend just deserts off the top and doesn't work out. Smile. Cheeky just deserts. cheeky just desserts. Okay, what do we have against Warrior? Zings, maybe? Those are potential. Snatch Steal, maybe? Potential. I think Kaiser Coliseum could also be good. Maybe not. Maybe, though. Because if we can get that plus a Geometrio, that's just, like, very, very good. Alright, I don't like our chances to collapse, and so I think I'm just going to take the collapse out. And I like how few cards it is now, because it's like a really easy package just to take out. Maybe I just do this. I think I'm just going to do that, and then we'll bring collapse back in, going first, and we'll also bring in Zings. I think that feels very good. Desserts off the top is crazy. Desserts off the top is nutty. The only thing nuttier is a main deck Berserkerilla. Maybe it's not Warriors then. Maybe it's Earth Aggro with DD Warrior Lady. I feel like I jump into assumptions about what deck is what a lot. And maybe that isn't the way. Our hand is excellent. I cannot complain about this hand. Spirit Reaper is a little bit weaker though, specifically because they have a couple different outs to it, like DD Warrior Lady, Exile Force, level 2, and then a whole bundle of spell traps. Spot of Greed's nice though. Alright, so this tells me Warriors. Okay, so no Dust Shoot. Do I want to play around Dust Shoot? Can I play around Dust Shoot? I think I can. Set. Greeters. Alright, to fully play around Dust Shoot, I would have to set another card, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. So I think I'm just going to pass. I think I would have preferred for him to hit the Solemn, maybe. Yeah, that is okay. We got ours, and so you must have yours. Oh my gosh. That's not good. Yep. That's not good. So this is Earth Aggro, I guess. Huh. Just desserts, okay. Still can't get over that with Panda, and so I think we're just gonna pass. I could set non-aggression area, but I don't think that's necessary either. I could set just desserts, but I also don't think that's necessary. I think I'm just gonna pass. Sip Joey's writing. Sip Joey. That's funny. Alright, so he knows it's last turn, but he doesn't know what exactly is going on. He's hitting in for 15 though every turn. If he summons another Mon, then I'll be able to True Nade and get rid of this guy, which I would like. Because this guy... Gross. Yep, that's fine. Please hit the Secret Barrel. He's incredibly unlucky. Sip Joey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sip Joey. He got unlucky twice in a row. At least it's not another Piercer. Unfortunately, Breaker will be able to get over my Panda, which I don't like. But he's not going to have another reason to summon another monster unless it's like Berserk Gorilla. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. We don't mind him getting over our Panda if we have 2 Pandas. So let's see what we can do with this. If he solemns it, that's going to be fine. We'll just go in, we'll summon Panda and try to attack. Okay, that's fine. Panda's so mad. Why is he so angry? Okay. I do have to attack, I think. There should be some sort of battle trap, probably. And again, I don't know what his siding would be. I don't think that battle traps are particularly good against us, except for this like Panda play. Compulse my guy. Drink. That's fine. We are going to set non-aggression area this time. I could have solemned it, but I don't mind taking a little bit more life point loss. Because if we draw last turn, we win. Probably. Rhoda. That is fine. You might solemn it though. We might solemn it though, depending on exactly what goes down. I'm thinking this is just gonna be exiled force. It is. I will take 33. Do I care? I think I do care. I think I do care. I think I do care. If I do this and he solemns back, I lose the game though. Big think. If he summons back, I lose. I would go down to 1,000 exactly, which is pretty nice. I think I am going to solemn. If he solemns back, we lose. That should basically tell him that if this is solemn, he should, I think, use it, because we are trying to protect this guy, which tells him that, like, I don't have mirror force. Okay, so yeah, we lose. That sucks, I think, but I stand by the play I made. We are going to play it out just in case. I stand by the play we made. Okay. With all those solemn zings are definitely coming in. Spatial collapse. Spatial collapse? Yep, you know what? We're bringing spatial collapse. Sorry, so we're going to reset the deck. I like Kaiser Coliseum a lot, and I like this spatial collapse with Zing. And so what are we going to take? I think we'll take out one Reaper. I think we'll take out one wall. I think I'm going to keep in the Trunades, because he solemned it that one time and that felt really good. Maybe I want Spatial Collapse at 3. It's coming up a little bit less, and I do like it. I want to take out a Spell Trap, though. What am I taking out? Maybe one non-aggression area? Yeah, that's fine. All right, sip, Joey. That is very interesting. I can Kaiser Coliseum Ojama Trio. I think I'm going to save that, though, to be honest. I think I'm going to set Cyberjar, activate Olab, and Seiko. I think I want to save this combo. Maybe you didn't even activate Olab there. I don't know. That is fine. That is fine. We do need another monster. That is not another monster. I feel comfortable setting Trio, though. I don't think we need anything else. Please don't space me. Thank you. That's fine. That is fine. Don Zalug is the public enemy number 1. I don't know if he's playing it, though. He has the boy. The boy kind of owns me a little bit, to be honest. Like, him getting that on the board is actually kind of a catastrophe. Pro set heavy. Pro set heavy is interesting. Pot of Greed, very good. I don't think he plays Trap Dust Shoot. So we're not even going to play around it. You're going to Solemn. Last turn, huh? Last turn, he's writing. Please don't say that I should have given you more time to think. Because I'll feel really bad if that's the case. And I don't want to feel bad. Oh, no. Oh, man, this was such a good game, though. That was such a good game. Okay, so I would have set Zing. I would have set Solemn. I would have set Wall. And probably Just Desserts to try to bait whatever this is. I want to see the replay. It's cool to see all the young parents on Dueling Book, though. I think it's neat that they can maintain their hobbies despite the pressures. Mystic Walk. That's pretty funny. Des Wombat. Alright, Pro set heavy. Okay, so he had a lot of monsters, and so it wasn't particularly threatening. He had a walk. Okay, so that walk would have been live. Would I have won? Yes, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say at this point. Obviously, burn wasn't going to be the way because Des Wombat's here. But I wasn't really burn focused anyway. I was definitely more towards the last turn. And so let's see what our next couple draws would have been. That's pretty good. I mean, that's what we need, right? Monster? Oh my gosh, we were only 2 cards away. Guys, we were only 2 cards away. We were only 2. Oh, we're only 2 cards away. We are only 2 cards away. Okay. All right. 559 ELO. Wow, we lost even more. That's not good. Okay, so we're at 559, guys. As you can see on the board. Season 1 at this point was at 558. And so we are neck and neck with Grandmark, which is very fun, very exciting. I'm still surprised at how well this deck has been performing. You can see now that Jirai Gumbo is not on it, that we definitely spiked over that section in Season 1. What's really odd, though, look at the, like, it's like a pattern, like an exact pattern of when we hit like a peak and then take a string of losses in a row around like the 45th duel. into the 50th. That's pretty weird. Don't you guys think that's weird? Maybe it's just a coincidence, but maybe there's something else to do with that. Maybe Dueling Book and its algorithm and how it decides to pairs you against certain ELOs depending on how many matches you've played in that current season. I don't know. Well, anyways, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel. I might want more collapsing. I like the number of monsters we've been drawing, but I don't like how few times we collapse. And so I'm thinking maybe we cut a True Nade, bring in Spatial Collapse, bring True Nade to the side maybe. We have to cut these skill drains, and so I'm gonna do that like now. I'm gonna think about it, and then I'm probably gonna record another episode. I'm feeling like it progressively more and more sick as I've been recording this, but I'm having so much fun that I don't particularly care. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye.